Big guys, the Badgers are taking on the Oregon Ducks in the Rose Bowl. They decided to go with a new look for the occasion. It was media day in California, and the Badgers showed off their new gear. The red on the jerseys and helmets are made of a rose petal motif. You really gotta look. They're also getting a lettered fitted T for underneath. The changes are pretty subtle, but that seems to be just the way the players like it.
Subtle, classy, University of Wisconsin style.
This is something subtle, but very, very noticeable when you actually get up on it.
I think they're traditional, which is Wisconsin to a T.
Indeed. As for Oregon, never subtle, really. Their uniforms are always interesting looking. Very different approach. They made some drastic changes that give them something sort of looking like Transformers. Other people have said there have been times they look like bugs. They have interesting uniforms, so it'll be an interesting contrast for the game. The Wisconsin and Oregon helmets are larger than life in LA. Volunteers are working all night putting the finishing touches on the floats for the Tournament of Roses parade. Fox 6's Brad Hicks is here with an exclusive sneak peek at the flower-covered floats.
Well, at 9 o'clock, we showed you all the bustling activity around the Wisconsin float. Dozens of people gluing on the seeds and pinning in all the flowers to make the beautiful float come to life. Now, this is the Oregon float we promised to show you. Where is everybody? There's no one here. No one is working on the Oregon float. It's empty, and it's nowhere near done. We can only hope that this foreshadows what's going to happen on Monday. I mean, for starters, you've probably seen all the hype about the Oregon uniforms for the Rose Bowl and those high-tech sort of Darth Vader, or they call them Duck Vader helmets. This doesn't look anything like that. This is old school. This doesn't match what they're going to be wearing. In fact, the O is on the wrong part of the helmet. On the high-tech helmets, it's not on the side. It's actually around the back. So why don't we do this? Let's go look at the good float. Let's go look at all the activity again happening here at Bucky's float. You've done this before, I take it.
I have. My daughter and I have been coming here as part of the YMCA program for a number of years, and then the last 2 years we've been here with the Big Ten Club decorating the floats.
So you got a huge Badgers helmet, it looks like.
Yep. Yeah, it's a big helmet. These floats are kind of interesting. They're a metal frame. They put chicken wire over them and then paint it, and then they paste all the flowers all over it.
So it's great to see all those Wisconsin alum who've years ago moved out here to California, but they're still bleeding the red and white, and they're working hard to make Bucky proud on Monday. We'll send it back to you.
Well, that's fun because they're so far away. I know for me, because I went to school in Florida, I never get, any excitement for my school when you live far away. So it's fun for the Badgers fans out there.
Oh, I think it's huge.
Yeah.
That story just cracked me up. It was like Brad bashing.
Maybe they'll forget to show up on the field. We'll see.
This could be like a quick. Oh no, the whole story. That was great. Love it.
Well, the economy